Hello everybody, how's it going today? It's now morning. It's about 6 in the morning, Sunday, February 18th, and we're going to do a quick analysis on Bitcoin. I'm exhausted today, to be honest, but I figured that this is very necessary because I don't want anybody to be trapped and not know what is going on. So, let's take a look at what we did last night. I made a pretty intense chart last night, if you guys noticed this. I made a crazy chart last night. I spent so much time on this chart, and you know what? It actually paid off, guys. It absolutely paid off. So make sure you guys are going to Steam it and you're upvoting it. Please like, subscribe, and share the content as well on YouTube and on Twitter. I spent so much time on this chart that if you guys are not following what happened, I nailed it down to the literal dollar. I predicted 11,250. That was the most likely case. And we actually nailed $11,250, and I'm super happy about it. And I was trading tonight with my friend Val from Romania. Hi Val, I know you're watching this video. I miss you. And yeah, we had a killer time, and we played this downtrend, we rode it, we shorted it like 3 times and went long once. Whew, lots of money to be made today, guys. So I'm super happy for the people that decided to take profit at the 11,000 level. Now we're all the way down to 10,500. And then I predicted as well, dun, 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 that we would hit around the 10,300 range. And guess what, guys? We bounced right off of around 10,150. Beautiful. I am super happy for everybody. You guys did such a freaking fantastic job by listening to yourself, by trusting your own opinion, by taking other opinions like mine into consideration, or whether it was mine fully, whatever happened, you guys did very well. So I'm just going to go over some of this stuff, okay? Because isn't it even worthwhile going over it? Yeah. So let's go over this, how I derived the 10,300 range, okay? I derived it because it was the wave 1 area right here, okay? It was the wave 1 area, and what we like to say is that, or not what wave 1, it was the wave 3 area up here rather, okay? So this was the first bounce zone that I anticipated, 10,300. And the next bounce, the maximum that I think it can get up to is about 9,074. And the reason for that is because that's where the wave 1 territory is. And also it's where, based on Elliott wave, right? Wave 4 cannot retrace into wave 1 territory by more than a wick in a leveraged market. So I don't expect it to get lower than 9,074. So let's go over what has happened really quickly. You know what, guys? This was honestly the most ideal chart to play. I have not seen a chart more beautiful than this. And I would like to talk quickly about Elliott wave and how we derive targets based on extensions. So if we took our extension of 1-to-1 right here, we would expect wave 1 to hit a little bit lower than 100, and then we would expect wave 5 to hit roughly 161.8. And then after that, we use wave 4 as a hard support, just like that, and wave 1. And the same rules apply, right? That the wave 4 does not retrace into wave 1 territory. And then after this, we get some sort of ABC corrective pattern like that, where it likes to terminate right where the wave 4 and the wave 1 territory is. So this happens all the time. Now, this is the tricky part. The tricky part is the next one here. That goes something like that, okay? Ah! There you go. So this looks like this. A, B, and this is somewhere C, like that, okay? I'm just going to take off these lines. I'm going to make it like, I don't know, super millennium or something huge. And this is how it would look. We're getting now an A, a B, and a C structure like this. Now, wave C characteristics are very odd. It can come in so many different forms, guys, okay? I'm going to delete this wave right here. It can come in, for example, a truncated, meaning it doesn't fall below wave A. It can come double bottom. It can come normal zigzag. And the way we target this right here is 1-to-1. Like that, okay? So we like to target roughly a 1-to-1 extension if it does make a normal zigzag like this. That would be probably the most ideal scenario to play, okay? Now that we have some of the theory out of the way, let's take a look at this. So what you do is, after your wave 1, we're gonna draw this, okay? After your wave 1 and your 2 is formed, what you do is you make note of here, this bottom line right there, okay? Now what a lot of people will do is they'll short it as soon as it breaks this lower low right here. They'll short it and then they'll say, okay, we've now confirmed that it is the next impulse wave down, and what we'll do is we'll take a target by using our Fibonacci extension. We take our Fib extension from here to this peak here and right there. And what we notice right away, excuse me, I still have a sore throat. We take our target here of 1 to 1, and then we take our next target right around the 161.8 level. Bam! Right, guys? Bam! This is how ideal this chart was. It made literally a perfect 1-to-1 extension and a perfect 161.8 extension. Could not have been better than that. And the way that this is counted is like this. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then now wave 5. Just like this right here, okay? And then after these are formed, it likes to treat this area as a resistance. Maybe wave 4 there, and also wave 1. So somewhere in this zone right here is going to be a resistance. I'm pretty sure of it. I just don't want you guys to get trapped depending on how high it gets there. It's not likely that it's going to get higher than that, to be honest. So we take our Fib levels and we just see where's a reasonable Fibonacci level. Well, we see it's already passing the 382 Fibonacci level from here. And then we see that, hey, it could possibly get up to maybe, excuse me there, sorry that I'm coughing, guys. I'm always embarrassed whenever I cough and I don't have time to mute the microphone there. Am I recording? Yes, I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. So now what we're going to look for is some sort of retracement in here. We wanted to make basically an ABC type of corrective pattern in there, right? And it looks like it's actually making it already right now, just based on how everything is looking. Getting there, right? It's getting there. Wave 1 can be very odd. So let's just say that it makes some sort of ABC corrective pattern. I don't know, maybe up to there, right? It might even be something like that. You know, maybe something like this, just as an example, right? A, maybe right up here. Who knows, maybe this could have been B already, but I do expect some sort of C, a little bit, maybe up there, right? It seems like we're just about to break through the 382 Fib region already, and most likely the Fib region here will be around the 0.5 that will end up offering a lot of resistance. And if we notice, it's also the same point as where wave 4 is, right? So it makes sense somewhere between wave 4 here and wave 1 right here. So the 0.5 Fibonacci level around 10,689, that's a very reasonable place. So how do we also derive this? Well, watch this, guys, okay? I'm going to go to a higher time frame. I want to explain to you guys the mechanics of a head and shoulders pattern, first of all, as quickly as I possibly can, because I'm extremely exhausted and I gotta go to sleep. Okay, so we have a head and shoulders pattern, something like this, where we have an A, we have a B, and we have a C. Like this, right? So then we get a neckline that goes something like that. Now, ideally, what happens is wave 1 territory also ends up overlapping the wave 4 territory to make the neckline. If that happens, super strong support, guys. Super strong support where we get 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches. Now, this one is the one that's tricky. It'll either go down or it'll either go up at the neckline that you guys know of, right? Excuse me once again. So the way we see it from an Elliott wave perspective is like this. This is the head, or sorry, left shoulder, which is made from points 2, 3, and 4. The head, which is made from points 4, 5, and A. And then the right shoulder, which is made from points A, B, and C. Now people will watch this neckline right there, this slope line, to see if it's going to make a truncated C like I was mentioning earlier, or if it breaks down, right? If it breaks down, it could maybe make a double bottom, and if it breaks down even more, it could maybe make a zigzag 1-to-1. So we don't really know where these guys will form. So this would be the ideal scenario to play, And then it would also line up with, for example, the wave 4 territory, right? People generally say, based on Elliott wave, that the wave C right here likes to retrace to roughly the wave 4 territory. So let's keep all of this in mind right here. So what we're noticing here is we're finished our count, guys, just so you know, okay? This is the count like this. Don't mind where wave 5 ends, okay? Please don't mind it at all. Just giving you guys an example. Please don't take this into actual heart, okay? Treat this as just an example, not the actual price, because I'm just giving you guys an example of how it could be. So the wave 4 will retrace no more than 9,074 based on the weekly high and the wave 1 territory. So yeah, this is the absolute lowest it can go. And let's say we actually took our fib region like we did earlier, right around the 0.5 level. So let's just say, as an example, that wave, it can get up to, I don't know, around 1,700. Then we want to look for a point that can get to roughly around there. Sorry, my throat's so dry right now. So is it possible for us to reach about 9,600? Yeah, absolutely it is. Now let's draw our Elliott wave like here. 1 second, I'll be right back. There we go. So now we counted this as waves 1, waves 2, waves 3, waves 4, and waves 5. Now that makes entire sense to me. Does it make sense to you guys so far? I hope so. So let's call this our minuet. Let's call this one right here our super cycle. So take a look right here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can even break it down more. We can break it down by example 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. So this is the most ideal pattern that you can actually be playing, right? Take a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 up there. I'm just drawing it way up there just to make it more clear and visible here. No, I don't like that one. Let's go to minor. There we go. Okay, that makes sense now, right? So the wave 5 of the third subwave finished up there, or right here, I mean. Okay, we just like to annotate it by drawing it on top of each other with a larger degree, always closer to it. So wave 3, right here, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then with this wave 5 here, we actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's also how I was able to predict down to the count and literally down to the dollar. I think it's been a while, guys, since I predicted something to the dollar, like dead on. The last time I had this success, do you guys remember? I gotta show you guys it if you don't remember. Okay, give me a second here in case you guys see something naughty that you shouldn't be seeing. Long-term forecast. Excuse me. This is the last time I actually made a prediction. That was crazy. Do you guys remember when Bitcoin Cash was this price? Do you guys remember this right here? When Bitcoin Cash was only like $1,200, I predicted that it was going to hit $2,800, and it hit $2,799. That was my major prediction. That's how I got the reputation for whatever they called me in the Bitcoin Cash forum. It's kind of a funny name that they gave me. They called me the Bitcoin Cash Prophet. And then here, we were at $14,000, right? And everybody thought I was crazy for saying I was going to target 850, right between 800 and 900. I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to hit 850 for a correction, like right around way over here. You don't see it though. And Bitcoin Cash actually, there we go, 850 prediction. It actually hit $851. So it seems like I've only hit it a few times, like on the nose, but that was a really good prediction, guys. I just thought I'd share some of my successes with you guys as well, because you know, you got to be proud of your successes, right? So now we take a look at all of this and we say to ourselves, where is the next critical resistance area? Well, right around here, right? Right around the wave 4 territory, just based on everything that's going on right now, and also a possible one-to-one extension. So now I'm waiting for a wave B correction somewhere, right? No idea where it is. But if you actually look at the shorts versus longs right now, what you're seeing is that people are stacking up their shorts a lot, guys. in the past, 2-3 hours, people are anticipating this C wave. We've gone from 13.7K Bitcoin to how much is that now? 14.4K. So what is that in math wise? That's 750 Bitcoin multiplied by, what's the price? 10,500. So we have about $8 million that are going to be added to our short position, right? So I don't know if that's considered a lot or little, but the point is that it's actually going up right now, the short table, right? So people are absolutely anticipating, the traders or whatever, the bears, right? They're anticipating to short somewhere around these ranges. Now, am I going to short? Absolutely, I'm going to short. Being clear about that right now, because you guys know me, I'm always transparent about my positions. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside of there, with a third wave officially finishing. Why do we say it has officially finished? Well, if this was still subwave 5 and there was more waves going up, it just doesn't seem proportional. Do you know what I mean? It just does not seem proportional for it to start another uptrend. And just in case I'm entirely wrong, of course, I'm going to look for a breakout above 250, right around the 11,250 range, just in case I'm super wrong. So I hope I'm not. What I'm going to be looking for more is a correction to maybe around the 11,690 range. I'm not going to be providing charts for this, by the way. I'm way too tired, guys. I'll wake up and I'll wake up really early and like, holy crap, it's 6 in the morning. Probably like honestly 6 hours, and I'll update it for you guys as soon as I can, okay? Now we ask ourselves here, I want to explain to you guys the mechanics, first of all, of Elliott wave, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going up like this, like that, okay? We have a primary wave going up like that. Take a look at this. So we take our Fibonacci extension just like that. For only wave 1, we take our extension here for 4, for only 3. But if you guys decide to take your Fibonacci extension for only 5, then you're gonna be in a lot of trouble in a whole world of hurting. So what we do is we actually take our Fibonacci extension for like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the whole structure. So make sure you guys remember this tip, because I'm going to show you how it will fail if you guys screw up with that, okay? So what a lot of people did was they took Fibonacci extension for all of 1, and guaranteed they probably put a buy zone right around here somewhere. Boom, you're in a trade, right? Awesome. And then when this wave right here finished, people took a Fibonacci extension, and this one was very bullish. This one retraced barely anything at all, which is phenomenal, guys. Just phenomenal, okay? So now, oh geez, people are actually shorting already. I gotta enter my short position too then. I just see it shorting already, you know, like people are wanting to, you know what, I'm not gonna short yet. I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit higher and stack up some of my limits, and then we'll go from there. So now, people saw that it retraced very little, boom, you're in a trade, right? But now, let's say you ended up taking a Fibonacci retracement for wave 4 to here. Well, it doesn't really retrace to a respectable amount, right? It retraces pretty low. So that's also how you know, just based on the wave count, that that most likely we're going to end up getting a correction still, right? So what we want to do now is this right here. What we want to do is, where did this come from? I forgot. Right, ABC, like this. A, right, that could be around 11,600, 700, 800-ish, and it could be right around this zone. I'm guessing it's going to be above the correction, above 9,500, and between 95, honestly, and 10K. That's going to be a really good range to target, and make sure you guys keep an eye on this range. It's very loose because we don't really know exactly where it's going to be. Now we ask ourselves, could this possibly be the end of a wave 4 correction already? And the answer is no, it just cannot be. Like we only retraced to not even 382. I don't really remember Bitcoin being this bullish, guys, like ever, right? So I am going to expect some sort of correction to a much lower amount. Who knows how long it will be? This B could be very extended, right? It could be extremely extended right now. and then maybe we'll fall somewhere between 9,500 to 10K, just kind of around those ranges now. We've already met the criteria of meeting our target there at $10,300. Congratulations once again, guys. We've been playing very well together. Like, we have been doing really well together this entire week. For all of my day trading positions, for Litecoin, for Ripple, for Bitcoin, and for what else? Ethereum Classic. I actually had my first week, if you guys remember, of just nailing every target. I think I got I don't like to say this, but like I think I nailed 100%, you know, so it was pretty good. I'm not talking about my videos and stuff. I'm talking about for my day trading positions on Twitter that I'm calling out. That was bang on by like 95 to 98% for every target, right? It's because I'm very meticulous, guys, and you have to make sure that you're meticulous as well, right? It's super important. I'm actually just going to short like 1.5 right now. I'm just going to do it, guys. Forget it. Whoops. Give me a second here. I'm just shorting. There we go. Let's see how far I get this down. Do you guys want to see me trade this? Yeah, you guys want to see me trade it. So I'm only going to put in like 5K in my margin. I'm cool. I don't need to play more than that. So yeah, I just put an order in here for 1.5K. We're already down ticking quite a bit. Let's see how quickly I can make myself an easy, I don't know, easy few dollars here, okay? Let's just see. I put mine right over here at 14,000 or 10,450. Let's see these guys get shattered. I'm slightly below here. Sometimes when we're going down already, people really do like to shatter walls. When I say shatter walls, I'm talking about driving down the price and joining in with market executions. I don't know if this is actually going up or not. It doesn't seem like it's an actual uptrend, you know? It seems like it's correction time. It's going to try to push up here to probably the 55 EMA, and then it'll end up getting rejected on the downside with a wick. Let's see if that happens here. 1510, 1505, or 10502 rather. It's not updating. It's a little bit laggy sometimes. Either that or no one's actually selling. There we go. It got rejected. 482 ranges right away. See? Boom. They got rejected. Do you guys see what I mean? That's exactly what I'm talking about on the 1 minute chart here. So it attempts to break up to the 55 EMA range again, but this long wick shows a rejection here first of all, and then this is another rejection candle. Some people would mistake it. It's a 1 minute chart, I know, guys. It's almost useless, but yeah, I'll come back to this in just a few minutes to see how that one goes for us, okay? I want to see if I can make, I don't know, like 50 bucks or something in this video, or 100, who knows. We'll see what I can get it to. I'm just going to check my charts really quickly here. Let's see if this is going to bounce off of that. That'd be pretty cool if it did. Maybe I'm shooting a little bit too low. 2, 3, 4. Nah, I'm really not. Yeah, okay, this makes a lot of sense, right? Like if we look at Bitcoin right now, if I pull up my Elliott wave, I do see 5 waves in here already. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, and basically 5 waves right here, right? I see definitely 5 waves right here. And then now I'm just going to choose a decent Fibonacci retracement level. So let's say I targeted, that's pretty awesome where I'm targeting 1450. That's a perfect spot. I think that we're going to nail that one there. And I'm just going to leave it there. And I'll pull it up when there's even more news, okay? So yeah, once again, I will treat this zone right here on this low of 9,500 as one of my hard resistances, or supports rather. And I'm right around the wave 4 territory around here. So I'm definitely going to choose probably right around these regions. Seems pretty reasonable to me. Now, if you guys look at the retracement level right here, we are only in between the 382 and the 236 range. So we're going to make some sort of ABC in here. So check this out, okay? If I take my Fibonacci retracement tool from where it started rather to right here, what's a really likely thing to happen is that this will make some sort of ABC correction and probably target and somewhere around there, and that will complete our B wave officially. And then after that, we'll end up downtrending to most likely somewhere in this green box. I don't, based on the strength of this wave, I think it's pretty safe for us to assume that this could be a very normal hit, right? We were taking our fib extension going to about 10,700-ish, and then we still need to get a correction in here. Now, don't get me wrong, if the market is bullish enough, right, we could actually end up seeing this double bottom, truncated, who knows? We can end up getting just a normal zigzag. This would be a normal one-to-one extension right here, okay? Excuse me. This could be a normal one-to-one extension right there, right? We can just get something slightly around here as well. Just giving you guys kind of a general idea of what to expect next. Now, once again, I could be entirely wrong, guys. Like, we're talking about majorly wrong, okay? I hope that is not the case. Let's look at indicators. Let's look at the 4-hour indicator right now. What we see is it's on a tear down, guys. We're seeing it kind of bounce off of this level for now, but for how much longer, right? Will it actually hold before it needs to come down and correct a little bit before we can start our new wave 5? I don't think it's going to hold, to be honest. It's just a matter of time and waiting, etc. Okay? So other than that, I just wanted to leave you guys with my thoughts here. And don't worry about my position. I know some of you guys are probably thinking that, oh, wow, it's actually up right now, you know? Why did you decide to short the market? Oh, guys, I can manage my risk and my position extremely well. As soon as it gets higher, I'm laddering up my shorts, and that's the truth. We see people shorting over here already. They're stacking it up. It's actually getting higher now as we speak. So it makes sense for me as well to be shorting because I am a bear at heart. So make sure you guys are watching for these key zones. Make sure that we're watching above 9,074. Okay, make sure we're watching out for another double bottom perhaps at 10,300. You never know. This could be another support, right? This could be a support zone 1 that I'm going to tell you guys about right now at 10,150, around that range again. And then the next range will unfortunately be a big range between 9,500 and 10K. Now, it's our job to watch out for these kinds of things, okay? To see if it could actually hold or not. So please watch out. I do not think that the correction is finished. Or sorry, did I say that right? I don't think the correction is finished. I think that we're going to end up finishing our B wave, and then we're going to end up going somewhere to our C. C could be like that, double bottom. C could be truncated, who knows, right? C could be somewhere along there. Now, I want to point out one more thing as well. Check this out, guys. From wave 1 to wave 4, what do you guys notice right here? It's kind of a perfect one, isn't it? It's going to form a head and shoulders pattern eventually somewhere in here. Just like that, okay? It's going to form a head and shoulders pattern, and what we want to wait for, we want to look to see which way it breaks. That's why these truncated C positions can happen. Check this out. That's the head, right? Or that's the left shoulder, that's the head. Like this, right? So left shoulder, head, right shoulder. How are these derived? These are derived from 2, 3, and 4 for your left shoulder, 4, 5, and 8 for your head, and A, B, C for your right shoulder. Now, the C is where people make note of it. They look at it right here, and they say, is it going to break up? Is it going to break down? People really want to know these kind of things, and it's really important for us to follow it. So sometimes it'll hold and make this truncated C position. Sometimes it won't hold, right? And it'll actually go down. Sometimes it'll create a double bottom. But regardless of what happens there, we just got to be very conscientious of that and be mindful of it. So once we're mindful of it, we get a better idea of how it can play. So once again, I expect a target range between 10,600 to 10,700, and then I expected the downtrend to, roughly 10,100 first. I don't know if it's going to hold or not, but then 10K is a pretty big psychological number. Maybe that'll hold, right? 10K is a pretty big psychological number, which is pretty much right here, right? This is 10K right there. 10K right there. And then after that, we're talking about 10,500 right around here. So these are my zones that I will be watching out carefully for. And then if the 9.5 to 10K range, sorry, I said that right? 9.5 to 10K range holds, then we'll most likely bounce off of it. If not, 9,074 is the key number, okay? That is literally the key number that we have to watch out for. So I wanted to give you guys my quick thoughts before I went to bed there. Other than that, have yourselves a great night. Thank you very much for all your love and your support. Please make sure you subscribe to the material on YouTube and on Twitter as well. And make sure you guys also upvote the content on YouTube and on Twitter. But before we go, actually, guys, I'm gonna just watch my position here with you guys. You guys can watch it. Look how many people are dumping right now, okay? There's a lot of people dumping right now, and I don't know if this is a hidden wall or not, but it looks like it's just about to be shattered right now. I'm literally on just the 5-minute chart here, okay? I'm literally just on the 5-minute chart here. I'm hoping for another bottom right here. This makes 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more just to come down to a very good psychological support range, which is 10,500 right here, right? Because that's where these are right here, these points. So let's see if we can actually get it to about 10,062. Just make myself like a $60, $70 profit. I would be very happy. Usually it retraces around to the wave 4 territory. So let's just see in a few moments. And every video I'll actually try to read level 2 with you guys as well, right? We saw it uptrending. People clearly got trapped right here, right? They thought it was going to break up to like 10,050, 60, 70. Sorry, I'm just talking to my friend Val. I'm just watching level 2 with you guys, okay? We're just going to wait till I close my position because I just want to narrate as well. So what we see is a lot of pressure to go down, right? I mean, look at the pressure to go down, guys. It's massive right now, the pressure to go down. Do you guys see that? Someone just dumped a lot. These walls are really big. It forces people to panic. It's what I do too, guys. I just pressure people. I'm a bully in the market. I am such a bully in the market where I would put around, like when I used to play big last year, if you guys remember, yeah, I didn't take crap from anybody, guys. I did not take crap from anyone. So I'm actually going to go a little bit lower now, say like the 1042 range. I always skip numbers when I say it. When I mean 1042, you guys know what I mean. So let's see. So we're at 42 right now, right? I always do the math in my head. That's a $50 difference, so multiply that by 1.5 amount, so I make a quick $75 since the beginning of this video. So I played quite a few positions already. Not really too many big ones, just between 1 to 2 Bitcoin actually. I was trading with my friend Val, and yeah, I know you're watching this, Val. It was really fun to trade with you tonight, I have to admit. I like trading with you, Val. I can't wait to visit you. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I do visit people that I meet all the time, guys. Like life is way too short, and you have to keep it extremely interesting all the time. So it's really fun to travel. So okay, nope, it's not downtrending anymore. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this might actually be it right here. We'll see. We'll see if it gets rejected one more time. Okay. Usually what I'm looking for is it tries to break upwards, it couldn't, so then it comes down one more. Now I'm just waiting for a wick to form. So let's just wait for this wick to form and see if it's actually going to get rejected or not. If it gets rejected, then the 55 EMA is actually going to cross over to the upside, and there we go for our small downtrend that we have right here. So these guys are trying to hold up the wall. Do you guys see this? It's a hidden wall here. There's 19 people holding up this wall. Do you guys see? Look. Right there, 19 people holding up that wall right now. They're not letting it drop. Now there's 20 people holding up the wall. So this is, there we go, there's 6 people now. Some people removed it, right? I don't know why they did that. Maybe they were trying to drive up the price to fill up some of their positions. Okay, so now there's 19 again. They decide to run in here, right? So I think they're flashing their orders in and out here, but we're gonna see a little bit of a lull. I think they're trying to drive up the price to get their short positions filled. Yeah, they definitely are. Absolutely. I don't know if this is actually the top or not, to be honest, right? I've honestly got no idea. The counting is it can be a little bit weird for ABCs, but it looks like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5 somewhere there. So it makes sense to me. Let's see if we can see in a better time frame, like a 5-minute time frame maybe, okay? I mean, we could also see this as A, B, and C already. Like, it could have been literally the top already, and now we're just waiting to drive it down. And we're waiting to drive it down because a lot of people want to enter short positions, but they're holding up a wall because they don't want it to fall down yet, right? So then we look at the 30-minute chart, it's peaking around the 50 RSI. It's still in the bearish zone, or neutral zone rather. We see here, it looks like it wants to cross, guys, but don't be fooled yet, okay? You guys cannot be fooled by things like this. The ABC corrections have to happen, okay? Pretty good bullish candle there, but that's also very typical for these types of correction pattern or corrective patterns for the B. So here we're crossing over. Is it going to come down? Is it going to go up? We don't really know yet. Pretty interesting though. We gotta see. Everybody's hoping. There we go. It got shattered right here already. That was really, really fast, guys. We broke that 11,500 wall. Looks like a lot of people entered a short position, right? They're just trying to hold up the wall, and then as soon as their long positions got filled, they ended up dumping the market. We don't really see a lot of people here. I mean, that's only 30 Bitcoin, right? It's not really a lot of Bitcoin. Just like one person could literally tank the market. It's really not that much money, to be honest. In terms, I'm not saying like to me, I'm talking about it's not that much. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. It's not that much on the exchange itself. I'm just trying to read something here. My keyboard's really loud, right? A lot of people have said that. So, how are the short positions? Oh, short positions are still going up right now. There we go. We're downtrending. I just want to get out of this position before I go to bed. Let's target maybe 1,000 or 10,420 now. I'm actually profitable already. We're just going to wait for it to downtick, and then I'm going to close my position. I don't really hold anything overnight. I'm not going to do it overnight. Yeah, it's not for me today. I just want to get a quick $100, do it right in front of you guys to show you guys that it's easy, right? I think a lot of videos I've been making now have included live trading, and you guys have seen my style. My style is clearly to scalp, right? But I'm way too tired. Like I genuinely just want to go to bed. See, look at that. It's down ticking for 450. Ooh, look at these big red walls right here. Okay, huge red walls. Let's see if she catches this video, okay guys? Let's see if she catches this. Okay, now we're profitable, right? We're $40. Let's see if we're gonna tank it a little bit more. Definitely we are. We see 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's gonna be a nice little one right there. Let's see if we're finding support here yet on the 1 minute. It's probably really low RSI, I'm guessing. Yeah, people are starting to buy here, right? So I just want to go to bed, honestly. Let's just go to 45, 43 or something right there. There we go. I'll be the next guy in line. It's just gonna take like literally just 2 Bitcoins. Doom, 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 doom. Do you guys hear that sound? There we go. I made myself a quick $80. This video paid me $80 to make it for you guys, or $71. Pretty easy stuff, right? So how long was this video? I don't even know. I think 30-40 minutes. Okay, that was really easy. Okay, I'm gonna cash in my $40. Val's probably gonna watch this video, so I'm just gonna joke around, okay guys? This part is just a joke, inside joke, not for you guys. Okay, good night guys. I'm gonna see you guys later. I just wanted to put this on here just so she could see it, because she's gonna watch the video later anyways. Okay, have yourselves a great night guys. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure you guys stay cautious. You guys have all my thoughts already, okay? I don't know if this is a top or not. Maybe it is the very top, but regardless of if it is or not, my targets still absolutely 100% stand, okay? They still stand between, first of all, 10,150 as our first support. Our second support range is between 9,500 and $10,000. 10,000 is a really critical number. And if all those fail, see you guys at 9,074. Because we're just going to end up free falling, to be honest. No, really, like, think about it, guys. If that support region doesn't hold, we're just going to free fall from 9,500 to 9,074, because there's literally no support regions in there at all. But there's no way it's going to fall below this number right here, okay? So have yourselves a great night, guys. Please upvote this stuff on Steemit, and also like, subscribe, and share everything else as well. Okay, thank you for watching, and please be safe and cautious, and congratulations once again on hitting 11,250. Make sure you guys reflect on these lessons that I'm going to be providing tomorrow to show you guys how we could have played everything. Good night.